Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to today's live. Welcome to the Live a Little 100-day challenge. Charging forward when I open my mouth, though I may not know how. I know I was born to sing. Travel the world, raise baby girls, bury my best friend. I'm manifesting, but not concerned. 'Cause whatever happens, I'm good. I'm good. Actually, more than good. Kinda great. Even on the bad days, I thank God for making me brave. Oh my gosh. Hi, hello, hello, hello. Three. Notice me. Sorry, my nails are horrible right now. Don't pay attention to that. Don't watch them. Praise, thanks, 'cause somehow we made it. Ways protected while building my legacy. Travel the world. Married my best friend. I'm manifesting, but not concerned. 'Cause whatever happens, I'm good. I'm not a singer, by the way. I do not for 1 second think that I can actually sing as a singer, but I sing as a person who enjoys music, just like everybody else. We're not limiting ourselves. That's what I've been saying. Don't limit your enjoyment because apparently things should be done a certain way. We're not doing that over here. So I love this song, so I just sing along to it. Brave, brave, a more than good, kind of great. Oh my god. Not my voice disappearing right when I really need it to work. I don't. Can you hear me properly when I put the mic down there? But yeah, good morning. I was about to say hello. Might be morning for some of you. It's afternoon here. It's approximately 2:15ish, 2:20 maybe. Yeah, I've had a long day. I've had a long day, very busy day. But one of my commitments that I've made to myself is that I'm going to be coming on here to do this live challenge, the daily live challenge, before the evening rush begins. Because then what we mostly end up doing is me super busy in the kitchen and trying to keep up with everything, or in the middle of the night. So we're going to dedicate and be a bit intentional, dedicating time to this. But oh gosh. But hi, I didn't even introduce myself. Hi, my name is Sylvia and I'm blind and I'm living my best life and I'm taking you guys along with me. I'm here every day, as I mentioned a few seconds ago, for 100 days. Today is day 76. We are officially in the last quarter of this journey. I can't actually believe it. I can't believe I've managed somehow to be on here every day for 100 days. Oh, wait, for 76 days? Look at me getting ahead of myself. For 76 days, like unbelievable for me, especially with the way that I'd given myself this narrative like, yeah, no, that's not meant for you. People like you can't really just jump on and not have any specific plan and just chat away and manage to do it as an introvert. And I would even say, not my voice failing me today, as an introvert, and I'd even say further than that, or just as an introvert, as like someone who has social anxiety and just general anxieties around speaking. Okay, I know, public speaker, I do public speaking, but when I'm speaking without, how do I explain, like a purpose, not purpose, like a list. okay, a presentation, whatever it is, when it's just me, just being myself, that concept used to be quite scary. And so even when I would do like presentations and when I do talks and stuff like that, obviously I inject my personality into it. I can't. I'm actually incapable of being a robot person who delivers something without any personality. Like my personality will just somehow come through, it will. But so even though in those situations, like I was able to just be myself in there somehow, regardless, couldn't hold it back. Why is my voice doing this to me today? Why is my voice doing this to me today? Um, yeah, just showing up on my platforms, on my YouTube channel, on my other platforms. I'm on all the socials. It was like really scary for me because obviously, and it's very obvious, there is a way that things are presented to us, there is a way that we all, the majority, I would say, of successful people on here are presented. There's the aesthetic, there's that pressure basically to do the aesthetic, to do the editing style, the scripting style, the just everything. Do you know what I mean? So it's not possible for me to keep up with that as a blind girl. It's really not, blind person, blind woman. It's not possible, especially with my lifestyle. Like I'm a parent as well. It's just not possible. So I just thought, okay, so I'll just post, I don't know, twice a year. Twice a year or when I can, and keep it moving. But that was kind of defeating the purpose of me setting up a platform. Like, I didn't set up my YouTube for me to be showing up on here only when there's something good happening, only when there's something exciting happening, only when things are looking spick and span and perfect. That's not why I set up my YouTube channel, my platform, all of it, my social media. That's not why I do this, basically. I am here to basically just be myself and contribute to, how society sees people who are blind, and how society sees people who are women, and how society sees people who are mothers, and how society sees people who are black, and how society sees people who are all those things that I am. Do you know what I mean? And how society can actually put together all those different things that I am. I'm also African, let's add that. And just be like, okay, so everyone's different. Everyone's different. Blind people are not a monolith. Mothers are not a monolith. Uh, what was the other one? I forgot. Women are not a monolith, right? So yeah, that's just what I wanted to say before I get started. I don't want to get carried away talking again like yesterday. I really, 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 really want to get to the point. Oh, black people are not a monolith, that sort of thing. And that's another reason why we're talking about 6888, because the 6888 movie, rather, because that battalion of women proved that people in general are capable of everything, if you see what I mean. Like, it literally doesn't matter if you're black, green, yellow, red, or blue, any person can do anything. So when they were given a job and nobody expected them to actually manage to do it because they are black women, and then they did it and excelled, exceeded anybody's expectations, and on top of that, exceeded, I don't know, what was being previously done, I guess, is amazing. And that's kind of what I set out to do as well on here. Just be myself. I'm not saying I want to exceed anything. Like, I don't do Olympic challenges or anything like that. Like, I'm sorry. I can show you people who do. I can show you people who do, but it's not going to be me. But this is part of what I love doing as well. Like, I love shining a light on other people who are doing incredible things out there. So that's part of the journey. Subscribe, join the journey. You're going to see other people. I am not a gatekeeper. I don't gatekeep. I don't think I'm the only person who should be doing this, that, and the other. So if there's somebody out there that's doing something amazing and they agree to come on here, then I'm showing them to you. Otherwise, I'll probably just do a spotlight. Like, I actually do this spotlight series, but I'll talk about it later. I wanted to show you guys a simple makeup look that I do, a simple daily makeup look, just to when I feel like it. Because let's be real, I don't do makeup every day, and I don't feel the need to do makeup every day. So I want to show you just a simple makeup look that I do just to go about my day. Maybe if I feel like filming a bit of content about something or another, and I feel like presenting myself a certain way, then that's what I do. Otherwise, there's a proper, I don't know, glam makeup that I do. There's glam day, glam night, and so on and so forth. But this is just a simple one. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. Oh, the chat seems to be moving. Hold on. Let me get to you. Let me get to the chat. So, when I say, let me just pick this back up. When I say that I'm blind or visually impaired, because both apply to me, I cannot see anything from this eye specifically, and yeah, like I can't see anything. If the light is on or off, it's still difficult for me to even tell. Like it's completely done out. It's done now. It's closed off. Goodbye. For now. You never know. Technology, medical developments, that sort of thing, but it's gone. This other one is what I've maintained for basically my whole life because I lost this one in childhood. So the focus, I'm in treatment, I've been in treatment, still in treatment now, but the focus has been to try and maintain this one for as long as possible. So at the moment, I've got 5% eyesight in that one left. We've lost 95 in the past 30 something years of my existence. We've lost the 95%, but it's fine because I've learned to live without the 95%. I've learned to live with my 5% eyesight. There's things that I've done around my home. There's things that I've done around being a parent. There's things that I've done around working. There's things that I've done around following my passions, you know, like video editing, generally creating content, stuff like that. So yeah, it's okay. Like I'm a happy person regardless. I have days obviously when I'm like, why does why does it have to be so difficult? But I don't give up. I don't give up. I keep going. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and find the chat really quickly. What's the time? 29. Okay. I'm not doing too bad for time today. Yesterday I just completely nattered away and like lost all sense of time. Like all sense of time gone. So today I'm doing a little bit better. Just pushing this hair to the back actually, so I can move more freely. Um, how do I find the stream? You're a clever girl. You can figure it out. Okay, there we go. Um, let's see. Please like the live when you come in. So Darren says, hi Darren, how are you? Thanks for joining the live. Hope you're having a good day as well. Yeah, that's the way. Be yourself, exactly. Yeah, I'm from London. I am from London. Or I've grown up here really for some of my life. I grew up some of my life in Kenya, so but I am in London, from London at the moment. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna start on the makeup, you guys. Thank you for tuning in, Darren, and thank you for interacting. Okay, here we go. I will need. I wish this thing could just stand up. Oh, I'm being silly. I could pin it on me. I could pin it. Can I pin it? Hold on. I don't like fiddly things because I feel like I'm gonna lose the magnet once it pops off. I feel like the magnet is gonna pop off and fly away, and then I'll never find it. I literally will never find it. Such a tiny magnet. I'm gonna leave it. I'll put it down there. I'll put it down there. All right, let me start on the makeup really quickly. So it's a simple. Do you know what? I didn't even check how I angled the camera. I hope I'm visible. Oops. Let's not drop it now that I've got it set up nicely. Okay. That should be better, hopefully. So I'm just doing a simple daily look, nothing too complicated. I will not be using a mirror because I don't always use a mirror. But most of the time when I don't use a mirror, it's when I do my makeup in the car. At home, I have the optimal space for doing my makeup. Like there's somewhere that I know if I sit here and I angle myself like this and so on and so forth, hold the mirror like this, then I'll be able to like see out the mirror, in the mirror. What? I'll be able to see in the mirror. I'll be able to see in the mirror, but that's not where I am right now. This is not the optimal place that I would usually be able to see myself in the mirror if I did my makeup in the mirror at home. I have a magnified mirror which is 20 times magnified, so um, yeah, it's super helpful. But because that's not where I am right now, this is the blush brush, right? What's this one? This is the blush brush, yeah. Um, that's not where I am right now, so I'm just not gonna use a mirror. I'm sorry, I'm sure you can hear the clanging as I put stuff on the thing on the table. Sorry. Don't think it's a nice sound. What have I got out? Foundation, powder. So I need something for my brows. I won't do any mascara. I don't. Let me take it out in case I have time for it. But I don't think I'll have time because I really want to get to talking about the 6888. Okay, so brows, something for my brows. I keep my makeup in this like my daily makeup, I would say really, in this like bag so that I can find it easier, and it's got little compartments. It's literally like, what is this called? A clutch bag? It's literally, that's all it is, but it's a slightly like larger one, larger size, so um I can fit quite a few things in there. Okay, let's begin. Let us begin. Ding, 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 ding. I begin with my setting spray. This one's from Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, you know what? I was gonna say I need to put on my. Usually I'd have a satin, like one of my satin scarves as a bib, but I'm not bothered because I'm not really going anywhere. I will be changing into tracksuit and everything, so I can go pick up the children anyway in a minute. So, so not necessary, but yeah. So that's a setting spray. I don't know. Am I doing things the right way around? I just literally do things the way I feel like. It's not necessarily. Have I ever watched a proper tutorial? I don't think I've seen a tutorial in like. Sorry, that's the alarm reminding me you have children. You need to pick them up. I don't think I've watched a makeup tutorial in like. Oh, yonks. Gosh. Wow, I literally can't remember. Maybe it's probably very many years ago. So, I just do things my own way. But and then I change little things to try and perfect it. Just change little things, not perfect it, but like to try and make it easier for me because I've never really come across and I'm sure they're out there, but I've never really come across a makeup person or a beauty person who is blind or who's giving actual tips on how to do your makeup blind. I know they have like workshops actually, but in terms of finding videos of it, it's not been very easy. So I just do what I feel like. I do my own thing basically. So I've just applied some primer lotion. I'm gonna do I really need to get a pump for this foundation. This is a Estee Lauder foundation. Also, I need to set up my light properly so we have proper lighting so you can see what I'm doing. But one step at a time, you guys. I've only just come back to the daytime live streams. Just recently come back. Recently, is it yesterday? When did I start? Day before yesterday? So give a girl some grace. But yeah, so now I'm just applying the foundation onto various parts of my face, and I feel like I've got too much foundation on my like I took out too much foundation. I don't really need that much because it's a simple, just a daily makeup look, just to feel like I look a little bit like I've done a little bit of something, just a little bit. I won't be using a concealer under eye because I usually do a bright under eye concealer. I won't be doing that today. I like to do that because where I've had my eye condition for a long time, it's taken a real, like, a toll on my eyes. Let me hold this closer. Where I've had like my eye condition for ages, it's taken a toll on my eyes, and so in my eye shape and just generally my eye socket. You know what I mean? Like, although I was born with slightly smaller eyes or smaller shaped, smaller shaped eyes, so that's how they've always been. But with time, with all this training and all that, I've gotten like, I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily call it like sunken, but like, see this area here? It's always been like that. So because concentration and all that, or not concentration, what's the word? Training and everything since I was like a child, because I've had my eye condition since childhood. I was diagnosed at 6 years old, and then um, it started going, or I started losing my eyesight whilst I watched. Like, I used to read this chart every day, and at some point, I wasn't able to read the chart anymore, which was scary. It was definitely scary. But yeah, as a child, I think children are just resilient people. That's all it is. So I just continued, and I still had my other eye, which wasn't working very well then either. But I still, I don't know, like, I was a child, I just wanted to go out and play, not reading charts and checking if I've got eyesight or not. So I would do things like I would be riding a motorcycle, not motorcycle, what am I on about? My BMX bike, I can do tricks on it. I can't do it anymore because obviously I've not been on a bike for years. But yeah, that's how my eyes have been for a long time. So I'll usually use an under eye brighten kind of concealer, but I'm not going to do that today because, first of all, I don't really even have time, first of all. Secondly, yeah, we don't have time. And that's not the look we're going for today. We're just doing a simple look. That's all. Yeah. So guys, I'm doing a quick mirrorless makeup. Then I'm gonna go through a couple things we learned from the 6888 in terms of, I would say, there's some lessons in not underestimating people, feeling empowered as a person yourself, and that sort of thing. There's quite a few bits in there to pick up on, so I'll definitely be talking about it real soon. As soon as I finish just kind of doing a little bit of makeup, just a little bit, just a teensy bit, not too much, not too much. I don't know if I'll be able to get round to, what do you call it, to doing my lips today, you know. I might just do a simple red. I have this really, my favorite MAC, what do you call this thing? Lip paint. Lip paint, lip gloss situation. So I'll probably just get a little bit of that and put it on, not doing too much. So this is a powder. I got influence on TikTok, you guys. Which, by the way, are they shutting down in America? Like, is the news in yet? But yeah, I was on TikTok. Oh god, this loose powder is too loose. I usually use the Laura Mercier translucent powder, but I usually use it. Oh my god, it's horrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The person who sold this to me, the person who influenced me, and I'm sure a lot of other people to buy it, yeah, God is watching you. It's a horrible. I can literally feel it dripping everywhere. Like, ugh. Um, what was I saying? I got influenced to buy this because I usually use like a pressed powder. Let me bring this closer. I usually use a pressed powder, like a tinted pressed powder. And then I use the Laura Mercier translucent powder as well on top of it. But I was thinking maybe I should start using uh, a tinted, what do you call it, loose powder as well. But I think just where I bought it from was not right. So I need to check out. I've heard Charlotte Tilbury has some really good ones. I'll check MAC as well. But yeah, the problem with like buying makeup for me is that obviously I can't see, so I'm relying on other people. And one time, oh my gosh, let me tell you something. Maybe I should make this a story time. Let me tell you something. Relying on people to help you out with makeup, even the ones that are supposed to be professionals, it's not it. Like you're literally, as a blind girl, you're vulnerable. You're there, like you're depending on those people to help you find a way to look nice. So one time, I usually use, like I showed you guys, I use the Estee Lauder. Is this the front? Yeah, it is. I use the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I've shown you guys. Um, but it ran out basically, and I use it in, what color is my foundation? Is it amber honey? Yeah, I usually use it in amber honey. Hang on, let's bring back some shine to my face. um, so it ran out, right? But as it ran out, I started wondering, am I really a amber honey girl, or do I need like a slightly darker one? So I went, is it darker? I guess low, I don't know, types of tone. Um, so I went to Estee Lauder, right? And it was a Harrods one. So I went to Estee Lauder and I asked them, "Oh, can you like help me find like my shade?" Because I didn't tell them. Well, I did tell them. I was like, "I use amber honey, but I feel like that might not be my shade. So maybe my shade anymore, or I don't know. I don't know why, because honestly, initially I went to I'm just trying to pull up the camera on my phone so I can zoom in so I can do my eyebrows. Um Initially, for the shade that I actually use, I went and got tested in Boots in Westfield in London. Where's my eyebrow? Hang on. There we go. I got tested for, what do you call it? The skin color tone matched. I got matched, that's the word. I got tone matched in Stratford, right? In Westfield. And yeah, like I was pretty happy with it and I've been using it for years, and that goes to show, don't be doubting yourself. Don't be. But I thought, who uses the same foundation all the time? Like I wanted to try a Fenty one, I wanted to try other ones, but I was so scared that it's gonna turn out not great. And I love a full coverage foundation, and also I prefer for it to be matte because my skin is naturally really oily. So, well, not really oily, but it is naturally oily. So I just thought, I found the perfect one. I found the one, right? But yeah, so I just thought, let me try a different one and see. Let me see, maybe I can use a, maybe I'm supposed to use a different shade. But no. So I went to the Harrods Estee Lauder and I asked them to match me, and they are professionals, right? That's their job. And when I tell you, they gave me some pale foundation. My gosh. Every time I wore that foundation, somebody asked me like, "What's going on with your foundation? What's going on with your makeup?" Literally, I don't know. Like, when the tone isn't right, the tone just isn't right, and it wasn't. Oh, let me show you what I'm doing. I'm all the way zoomed in on my phone, which is another way that I use to. I know that's my Instagram camera. Yes, Instagram stories camera. Yes. um, so I use that to kind of zoom in and try and figure out what's happening on my face, what's going on my face. Um, but yeah, the foundation was terrible. The foundation color, the tone, and I'd bought it already. And like, what would you do in that situation? Would you like take it back? Because I really wanted to take it back, but I also thought, oh, don't blink, don't blink. I need to find my eye. Hang on, let me focus. Okay, there we go. Found my eye. I wanted to take it back and ask for another one, but I don't know if that was within reason to do. So I just didn't do it. I just went and bought another one, basically, which, hang on, I feel like I need to concentrate because I'm doing my eyelashes, my mascara rather, and I'm not using a mirror, and I can't even use a mirror anyway. I probably could. Maybe I should try and use my, what do you call this thing? My phone. But the technique is easy. I just hold the brush, find my lashes, just approach my face very slowly, find my lashes and hold the brush around there, and blink, but also move the brush. But I have to do it really gingerly. Otherwise, I'll have mascara all over. And then sometimes to feel like I've spread them out a bit, I just move it across a little bit as well. But yeah, that's essentially what I do. Um, Hang on. We have to do mascara face. This is mascara face. Look, look. That's when you know the concentration is real. If I make that face and I'm doing my mascara, you're like, that's it. You're really doing, you are doing that. So that's it for my face essentially. I'm gonna do a bit of lip really quickly, but I'm not gonna do too much. I'll just do what do you call it? Just one color. I don't think I'll even be lining my lips today, if I'm honest with you. If I'm honest with you, because I really want to give you what I said I'm gonna give you, which is some lessons from the 6888. You know. And I have to put everything back in their very specific pockets that they stay in. This is a fixing setting spray. Or is it extreme hold? I don't know. It's a setting spray that isn't for moisturizing the face. It's the one that, it grabs, makes the makeup grab your face. Okay, just putting these away in their specific areas, otherwise I will not find them next time. I would usually wear some blush, but I'm not doing that today. Just a light blush. And then, where is it? Okay, here it is. So then this is where I keep my, I feel like I'm catching a cold. This is where I keep my daily makeup bits that I use regularly. And so we're going to do really quickly a little bit of lip, just a tiny bit. And then we're going to read the list. Read the list of things to learn, lessons learned from the 6888. Oh, it's not zoomed in. Can't tell what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. So I usually use a lip liner. It's not a must today because, like, if I'm honest, my lips actually just have that that tone by themselves anyway. So yeah. But also, I just want to finish. I really, really want to finish this bit of doing my makeup and move on to the list and finish on time to go pick up the little ones. I think that's fine at this point. I think we don't need to add anymore. It feels weird to do lipstick without like lip liner, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so used to that system of doing things. And honestly, as a blind girl, woman who wears makeup, I feel like having the lip liner actually helped in terms of like giving me guidelines, like stay within this area. And then some gloss, not too much, just a little bit. And that's it. So I don't know, this makeup usually would take me probably a little bit longer than it's taken me today. Don't mind my tissue. This is the one I just used to wipe away the foundation that was on my hand, and I just didn't bring any more tissue, so it's fine. It's all right. It's fine. I don't know. Hopefully that's all right. Usually I'm able to ask somebody else to kind of just check my face for me. And there's an Estee Lauder app as well. I'll show you guys the next time I do my makeup on live. Let's be doing makeup every Friday. Next Friday, I'll do my makeup properly. I'll actually pop up even earlier, probably around 1:30 or 1 o'clock even. And then I'll do my makeup on live and so you guys can see. So we're going to try out the app together, the Estee Lauder what is it called? I forgot what it's called, but it's meant to help people who are blind or visually impaired with their makeup step by step, and it gives feedback and everything. So, yeah, make sure you tune in. I'll put it in the live schedule so you can set a reminder. But yeah, next Friday I'll do a proper makeup, like a not a full face, but like a little bit more makeup. And we'll use the app to see how it helps me do my makeup. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the 6888, and just some things some life lessons to pick up from it, right? We were going to do that yesterday, but I'm a professional at waffling. I'm a professional at waffling, so I respect you, what you say. Good luck. Thank you. Okay, so um, let's see. I need to open up the what's this? Uh, Sorry, I need to find the list so I can talk to you guys about it. Where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, honestly, really, Sylvia? Here it is. So yeah, the 6888. Here we are. Oh, finally. Good God. um. Okay, so yeah, if you don't know what the 6888 is, it's a movie about the first black female battalion to be sent outside the USA on a mission, and their mission was they were given I think 3 months to distribute the mail to the soldiers, and yeah, like nobody really expected them to actually do it in that time, and they actually did it in shorter time than that. Maybe they were given 6 months and they did it in three, something like that. I need to just double fact check all that, but yeah. Um, so yeah, so here's number one is representation in history matters. Um, Hold on. Representation in history matters. The 6888 didn't just serve. Ooh, not me losing my notes. Honestly. Um, Hang on. Need to turn on my accessibility. This is how I'm looking at the like that. Um, so the 6888, not being able to read today. Okay, the 6888 didn't just serve, they redefined what service meant. These women faced racism, sexism, and doubt, yet they proved their worth over and over again. Their story reminds me how vital it is to amplify stories that have been overlooked, you know, kind of like me and people from the disabled community. Um, because representation isn't just about today, it's about honoring those who paved the way. Um, I do blind trivia every Sunday, and so on blind trivia, I tend to ask questions about historical moments that blind people have contributed to and things like that, because I think it's really important that we, like I said, we honor those who paved the way, everybody who did things in the past for us to be where we are today. So, yeah. Um, um, Okay, so two is resilience is in our DNA. Okay, so this battalion faced challenges that would have broken most people, but they kept going. Watching their journey, I couldn't help but reflect on the resilience in my own life and community. It's in, sorry, I've lost track. On my own life and community. So, yeah, like I mentioned earlier, representation, people like me, I'm a woman, I'm black, I'm disabled, all those things. Resilience is so important. So watching them definitely really, really inspired me. And just I had to reflect about myself, like, yes, girl. um, it's a reminder that when the world doubts you, you keep showing up and proving them wrong. Okay. Next bit. I'm gonna whiz through this. I'm sorry. The power of teamwork. You know, when they had to do all that, when they had to come in and sort out literally a room or rooms full of bags and bags and bags of mail with no particular order. They had to figure out how to get around it. They had to figure out how to put it together so it makes sense. Like they had to set up a system, literally. So, yeah. So these women accomplished unthinkable because they had each other's back. Yeah. Their teamwork wasn't just about getting the job done. It was about survival, progress, and proving their worth. It's a it's a lesson for all of us. When we come together, we're unstoppable. When we come together, we're unstoppable. Like we need to work together to make the world better. If you want to see a change in society, if you want to see a change in anything, really, team up, work together. You know, and also you start, you start, be the change you want to see, and then recruit others. Like, come on, guys, we can do this. No, it will inspire other people. Like, I 100% feel like if I see someone being passionate about something and it's something that I would be interested in, then I am behind them. Like that's just how I am, a supportive so and so. Then we have breaking stereotypes changes lives. Yeah. Breaking stereotypes changes lives. The six triple eight didn't just deliver mail. They shattered stereotypes about race, gender, and capability. It's a powerful reminder that every time we challenge a misconception, we're opening doors for others to walk through. So every time we challenge a misconception, like I said a few seconds ago, anytime you want to see a change, you want to do something, you want to change something, and you actually go for it, you do it, then other people will come behind you. And that means you're opening the doors for other people, you're clearing the way, you're trailing the, wait, blazing the trail, trailing the blaze, you know? You're blazing the trail. So don't be afraid. If there's something you want to do, literally don't be afraid. Don't think, oh, nobody's done that, so it's not possible. It is. You just have to do it. It's possible because you thought of it. And if you think it's possible, then you start and you go for it and you do it. Um, so the final point is your story deserves to be told. Your story deserves to be told. So this movie left me thinking about how many stories like this go untold. It's a it's a call to action for all of us. Tell your story, share your journey, and make sure the world knows the incredible things you've achieved. So literally, it's as I was saying when I first started this stream, I realized that me not showing up at all, me or showing up every other day or every, I don't know, twice a year or something, because I feel like it's things are being, stories on here being told a certain way, or I need to have certain things in place to be able to be on present on this platform, on YouTube, on, you know, all the other platforms. It didn't really help. And I had to realize that me being me is what is important, and it contributes generally all together anyway. So whoever this is for, whoever I'm for, they will find me, but they're certainly not going to find me. They're certainly not going to find this content if I am hiding away until things are a certain way, you know? And I never know. You never know who. My hair got tangled in my sleeve. Oh my gosh. You never know who might feel inspired, motivated, empowered, whatever it is, by anything that you do. So, if I'm you and I'm being me because I'm showing up every day as me, but if I'm you and I have an idea, I have a vision, I have a plan, go for it. Go for it. Don't wait for somebody else to push you. Don't wait for somebody else to do it first. You have an idea, absolutely go for it, because your story is important. You tell your own story. You set up how your own story is going to be told. That's, you know what I mean. Tell your own story. Take control of it. Don't let the story be, oh, it could have been, but didn't, or so yeah. That's it. That's all I had on the six triple A. And I really do have to rush off now. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Hang on. I want to do an affirmation today, but I don't know if I'm even going to be able to finish to do an affirmation properly, but let me try and find it. Because we're gonna select one at random. Because I've been so rushed the past couple days doing this stream. Okay, here we go. Um, so the affirmation of today is: today I will focus on what makes me feel good. Today I will focus on what makes me feel good. Have a lovely day, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and interacting. I am gonna be on my way now because I gotta go. I gotta go. Yeah, don't forget, you guys. Don't overthink it. Live a little. Bye.